When you put yourself out there on social media, there are a lot of people who follow you and they love your body and they like your body and they love what you're doing and the message that you're putting out there, but then it also opens you up to, attack and people to say that they don't like what you're doing. I always was a very sensitive girl growing up, and I always lacked self-confidence, and it was modeling kind of gave me this false sense of confidence and this false sense of security where I could put out a picture of my body very superficially and I could get feedback that kind of boosted my ego and made me feel good about myself. But then conversely, I also was very sensitive to attack. I was very sensitive to the things that people said about me. Fuck this, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna own who I am. Not just gonna do it, I'm gonna own who I am. And I decided to own it. And I quit nursing school, I put up a post and it was a picture of my body and it said, I am fit and I am thick and I'm proud of that. And I just owned it. I talked about the fact that I had small breasts. I talked about the fact that I had acne. I talked about the fact that, I don't have perfect teeth. I talked about all these things that people were saying about me and I owned them. And then once I owned them, it was like, all right, you could talk about me like that, but it really doesn't have the same effect because I've already owned them. You can't use them against me. And that was empowering to me. And I found that just by being authentic in myself and saying that my flaws don't define me, that it also empowered women and it inspired women. And where before I was this half nursing school student, once I really stepped into who I am, it was like, now I can really connect and empower. Now I can really spread what I'm trying to spread in this message just by owning my flaws.